PSVita.
This is my very own PS Vita that I got when I was around 10 years old. And if I gotta be honest with you, I did not like it at all back in the day. Let me tell you why. You are around 6 years old and your parents gave you a brand new PSP. There you go, brand new PSP. Your dad jailbreaked it so you could get any game you want for free, any game. You could just download it, put it on your PSP, and you can play that game. Now imagine my disappointment when 10-year-old me figured out that when he got this new thing for his 11th year birthday, 10, I don't remember when I got this. This is the first generation with like the OLED screen. That you have to buy your games now. But you're 10, you don't have a job. So this thing rarely got used back in the day, but now, dude, I might actually prefer it over the PSP. Let me tell you why. For one thing is the battery life. The battery life of the PSP, literally, I don't know at what percentage it is now, but this thing can hold for weeks on standby compared to like a few days on this. And don't get me started when you actually start playing with the thing. I have AliExpress battery in this, so it might be because of that. But this might get like 4 hours of actual playtime, while this, dude, I've played entire afternoons with this. Like 6 hours and have battery left for the next day. Compared to this is pretty fantastic. I also love the dual joysticks and the buttons in general. I don't like these clicky buttons. I prefer the buttons of the PSP for that. The PSP is something very special, but if you compare them in terms of quality, the PS Vita feels much more high quality, and it even has built-in cameras and like a back pad for that emulates like button presses, and the whole thing feels like solid. This is high quality. But back in the day I didn't give a shit because it didn't have the games that I want to play on. The PSP games are very good, and the Vita is known for not really having any, I don't want to say games, but it's nothing compared to the PSP and the support that it got with its games, like Grand Theft Auto, like blah blah blah. This, you can emulate the PSP games, which I'll get to in a minute, but it actually has the PSP 1's hardware, the PSP 1's as well, but also the PSP's hardware, so it can emulate them like one-to-one, which is great. Because this right now, I'm gonna say it right now in this moment in the video, this is my PSP now.
Congratulations!
This is primarily used as my PSP because it has a bigger screen, it's higher quality, the panel's higher quality, it is OLED, and it plays for longer and it feels better. This thing for me is kind of obsolete at this point. I will still keep it, of course, but if I want to play PSP games on the go, I will pick the PS Vita over the PSP because it just feels much better. Now, compare back in the day, I barely used this thing. I had like, I bought like a 10 game pack, and I used to play, it got Killzone 13, which is like a first-person shooter for this thing. I played that a ton, actually. I even bought like DLC for it, for the guns, when I was like tiny man. When I had like 10 euro that I could spend on a gift card. Little Big Planet, I also played that a lot. What I really wanted was Minecraft on it. So before it got released on the PS Vita, there is an actual PS Vita version for it. I tried to find Minecraft maps on Little Big Planet, and yeah, that wasn't that great. Sadly, Little Big Planet now is just entirely dead. You cannot play any more worlds. Stop killing games, man. It's kind of bullshit. And what I also played, which has left an impression on me since the release, is Hotline Miami 1 and 2. Fast track to 2026. And the PS Vita community is insane in terms of like homebrew and like custom software you can run. Now, I gotta be honest, I cannot figure out how to run a homebrew on this. Apparently the fix is very easy. I just have to plop some files onto the device, but it's not my main use case for this. I just wanted to play like PS Vita and PSP games without having to buy them. Yes, I'm a filthy pirate. I've seen people run like GTA San Andreas on this, also YouTube and all these other stuff. But in this video, I will mostly focus on the PSP aspect of it. Let's start it up, and you'll see quite big of a difference already. Windows XP login, baby. Hell yeah, this is a custom theme. I like hacked it. Oh, whoops. You can hack the PSVita very easily. You literally go to a web browser, to one of these links. You just download it, you let it run, and it is installed. It does say that whenever the Vita hard restarts, you have to download it again. But it's so super easy. It's not really an issue, and with the battery life, it barely runs out. Like 71%. I charged it to 80 3 days ago, and I haven't used it since. Maybe for like a few like rounds on Gran Turismo, but it's at 71. It holds perfect. And keep in mind, the battery is at least like 12 years old. At least it's holding quite well. But as you can see, I have a Windows XP custom theme. You can install custom themes manager. Let me show you. So here you can download and install custom themes. It's gonna like pull them from a database. Also that I want to mention is that you can still connect this to the internet, while the PSP you can't, because this doesn't support the today's age like security thing, WPA2 I believe, and this does. So it means that in an emulator you can actually use this online rather than this. You can get this working as well with a plugin. I haven't looked for that, to be honest. But yeah, you can get like custom themes going. An IQ too high, what is this? But yeah, you can just like download them. You can then set them up. It's very easy, it's very fun. Here are some of the games that I used to play on this thing. Is Need for Speed Most Wanted, Minecraft, Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, Sly 3. Oh, I love these games. And Sly 1 and 2. Those are primarily the games that I played. I also have like Uncharted Abyss. And keep in mind, the PlayStation Network still works even if it's modded. You can still connect. Achievements still work apparently. So that's also interesting. I heard that the chance of getting banned is almost zero, but do keep that in mind. Hotline Miami 2. I also have a 1 somewhere, but I downloaded Call of Duty in like a package. God of War, Persona 4. Never played that. Thinking about picking it up, but also let me show you. Look, there's something called PKG, and this is basically a list of like almost every game that you can download. These feature PS1 games, PSP games, and PS Vita games. Not every game is on it. For example, Test Drive Unlimited on the PSP is not available for this thing, which is kind of sad, because there is some performance gain, I believe, on the PSP emulation side because of just the more powerful device. But I'm gonna show you what I mostly use this for, which is Adrenaline. And Adrenaline is the PSP emulation. Another reason why I use the PS Vita and emulate PSP on there instead of just using the PSP is that it's very easy for me to put games on it. In the PSP, I have to get the memory card, get it in a reader. I don't even think I have a reader. I have to put it in my computer. I have to put the games on there and then put it back in the PSP, blah blah blah. With this, I can just download them from the internet and it instantly knows what it is. Here you can see my like latest few games. Burnout. I really wanted to play Burnout, and it was as easy to download as 1, 2, 3. You just find it on the package manager, PKG. You just find it, download it, open emulation, and it just finds it. Gran Turismo. We'll get in there shortly because we can do like a quick 1-to-1 comparison for that. Like Flat Out. I love Flat Out 2 on the Xbox. The same with Burnout 3 on the Xbox. That's why I wanted to play Burnout again. We need more arcade races like this, man. Like, I tried to find a good arcade racer, and all I could find was like Need for Speed, and it just doesn't get that itch, you know. Let's start up Gran Turismo, and I just love the bigger screen, man. The bigger screen makes such a big difference. The problem that I have with Gran Turismo on this thing is that the screen is small, and then like the lack of anti-aliasing makes looking in the distance, especially in like Gran Turismo, super hard. And with this, it is less of a problem. You can also, actually, now that I remember it, you can hold the home button. This menu will pop up. You will get this with every game, but if you go to the settings, you get this menu, and there are settings you can do, like filtering, like smooth graphics, blah blah blah. But let me show you the difference of quality. I picked up the PSP, started up the same game, and find the same car. And as you can probably see, these colors, in my opinion, are way better. Because this is an OLED, it gets like dark. The contrast is way better compared to the PSP screen. Also, my PSP 2000 has severe ghosting. And apparently it's one of the best screens you can get. It's like the best screen of all the PSPs. I think a PSP 1000 with an ISP mod would look way better than this. But this looks so much better, dude. Not even, the model's not exactly, because it's the same game, but let's see if there's another game. Or another car. Let me put them on at the same time. Like, this looks so much better. There's also one thing that is pretty interesting to see. Or hear, actually. The speakers. Let me turn the volume down. Let me reposition the mic. The mic is now front facing. You can see it hanging here. And I'm gonna put the speakers on blast. And hopefully you can hear the difference. This is the PSP. The microphone doesn't even pick it up here. Oh yeah, the PSP is barely going through the mic at all. Even when I hold it up against the mic, it barely picks it up. But now compare that to PSVita. The PSVita is like speakers are so much better than the PSP. I honestly think right now that the PSVita just makes the PSP obsolete. Like, it's better in screen quality, build quality, battery life, and sound quality. You also get an extra thumbstick, some extra buttons on the back, bigger screen, like cameras built in, microphone as well. Like, it's a complete package. Now let me show you in gaming. Now let me show you a race. Right, Deep Forest Raceway with the Nissan GTR. Let me finish this, and let me get back to you with a side-by-side comparison using the built-in like race overviewer again. All right, so I recorded the same lap in the same car, and now for the fun, I want to compare loading times between the two. Ah, interesting. Oh. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're gonna go to the feeder. 3, 2, 1. All right. Replay. Deep Forest Raceway. Opa. Hey. Okay, which loads faster? Load complete. The PSP seems to win. It's barely noticeable, to be honest. This has more of a white filter to it, right? Like, this is more brighter than this. This is more drab. It might be because my color settings are wrong. If I gotta be honest, like I still believe this looks better. Like, just because of how much bigger it is, right? Like, this is so much more comfortable to play on than this. And while the colors, I like this color grading more, I can easily change that on this to whatever I want. Look, I can literally set the color filter. Now it's literally the exact same. I said a blue filter. Still, for a PSP game, this is absolutely amazing. But in terms of playability, this one wins, dude. And you saw the load times are basically identical. Oh, you get sent straight to the main menu. That's unfortunate. Like, this is, I think, a pretty good example of to show what I mean. I can read from my camera. I can read this text. Yet this I can't. Same if I put them side to side. Like, this is just so much more comfortable to like use compared to this, or just have none. And you can change anything you want. You can read from the USB, like memory card or whatever. You can use the DS3, DS4 controller. Apparently, no idea what that means. That you have filtering. You can smooth. You can change everything you want. Not everything, but a lot. And with this is just what you get. Maybe with some amazing new like software thing you can download. I haven't like been on this thing for like years in terms of installing stuff. So the world of PSP probably changed as well. We have kind of reached the conclusion to this video. Not that there was like a big point. I just wanted to showcase the PSP and what I use for it. But if you are looking for one of these devices, right? If you want to get into portable gaming and this is your first PlayStation portable, get the Vita. Like, the Vita is you can do much more with it. With the Vita, you can do everything. You can play native Vita games. There's like a big homebrew community, and you can play every PSP games anyway, and PlayStation 1 games. This, in terms of everything, is the better package than this. And in terms of pricing, they're about the same secondhand. I've seen this go for like 250. This as well. This even goes higher. I've seen people try to sell like a brand new Vita for like 350 euro. Are you insane? Don't, please, guys, don't buy that. Either get one of, if you're American, look at Facebook Marketplace. In the Netherlands, we have like Marktplaats, which is the same thing but better than Facebook Marketplace, because Facebook Marketplace here sucks. Just look for someone trying to get rid of it secondhand for like a good deal. I would spend maybe 100 euros on it, or like 100 bucks if I were you. There's also some other devices which are new, and I came across them when I tried to emulate PS2 games. These are more expensive, you would say, but if you think about it, they're almost exactly the same as the price of PS Vita, and they are new. Now, I have zero experience with those devices. I am looking for one, or seeing if I can make one my own, because I want to play PS2 games on the go, especially Gran Turismo 4. So sponsor me, AO Neo, whatever the name of the device is, sponsoring me. Wink wink, nudge nudge. I will make a review of it, best review ever. But yeah, in conclusion, PS Vita is a way better option to buy right now. And if you really want something more portable than a Switch, I believe this is a great option. It's a lot better than what I thought it was back in 2010. So guys, that's the end of the video. I want to thank you guys so much for your support on the PSP video. It actually went way above what I would have expected for the video to go, and I didn't know there was like a big community that still loved the PSP. And what I want to do, let me show you. This is my very own PSP, the one that is like damaged. I don't know where the backplate is. I have no clue. Anyway, but I bought some things for this. Let me show you. I bought a new PSP shell. These are like the buttons, but here's some as well. So one of them is still in the package. Let's unbox that. Let's unbox that. Jesus. Chinese glue. Best glue. So for this thing with the damaged backside, I got a white shell. with black buttons. I also got a new joystick, because this one has insane drift in the shoulder buttons. So we're gonna make white themed with black buttons PSP on this one. I do gotta check some tutorials out, but I want to record me doing this because it seems a ton of fun. And let's review one of the shells. It was very hard to find a good PS2000 shell, so hopefully I can make a review on this as well and get some more information out to you guys, because there's barely any information on these things. You can find on the PSP subreddit that people reshell like these things every time. I believe it's the 3000, but also the 2000 as well. And whenever people ask them like, oh dude, where did you get this high quality reshell, they just never reply, or they gatekeep the shit out of it. So hopefully with my review I can get some information out, can help other people. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe and the whole shebang, you know, like and subscribe, ding, hit the bell, ding 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 ding. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.